Hi, Mebane. Welcome back to another episode of the Positively Mebane Update. I am joined by the one and only Mayor Hooks and our city manager, Chris Rollins. How are you both doing this lovely May day?
Great.
Very good.
And before we start things off, Mayor Hooks has an important message for any of you looking for a life-changing and impactful job opportunity.
Yes, indeed, Kelly. Chris, upon the retirement announcement of our city manager, Chris Rollins, we have started the search for a city manager. The city manager executive search initial meeting, Development Associates LLC, is undertaking and managing the city manager selection process under a written agreement in form and substance satisfactory to the city staff. Development Associates will gather input from current staff and council and have posted the job on various sites, including the city's LinkedIn and the City of Mebane website. Development Associates will recruit for about 30 days using various sources to pull candidates such as the International City Managers Association, the City County Managers Association, and more. Applications are due by June 13th. The Development Associates LLC aims for the city to offer the position to the new city manager by mid to late July.
So if you think you are a well-qualified candidate or you know anybody who might be interested in the position, please go ahead and fill out the application, and best of luck. We hope to continue to make Mebane a positively charming place to live, work, and play, and that is only possible with the help of you all and your input. So we look forward to that. Now, going back to the May docket, during the May City Council meeting, we had a couple recognitions, and I will let Mayor Hooks tell you a little bit about those.
We did have a great city council meeting in May, and one of the things early on, we did a proclamation for Public Works Week, May 19th through the 25th. We felt like it's in the public interest of the citizens and civic leaders and children in Mebane to gain knowledge of and maintain an ongoing interest and understanding of the importance of public works and public works programs in their respective communities. They do a fantastic job and tremendous services. And it's just not one thing, it's dozens upon dozens of things that they do for the city. They're well respected, they do a great job. Our public works guys are unbelievable, and we certainly appreciate them, and they deserve this honor.
We also recognized, I'm sure some of you have seen our post on social media throughout the last 5-6 months talking about the 2023-2024 Mebane Citizens Academy. Those classes have ended, and those who were able to attend at least 5 of the classes are now official Mebanites, and they were recognized during our May 6th City Council meeting. Mayor Hooks, I'll let you talk a little bit about them.
Yeah, this program is really a fantastic program that was created several years ago by the Mebane Women's Club. We honored the graduates at the May meeting of the Academy class with certificates of completion. The Mebane Citizens Academy is hosted by the Mebane Women's Club in partnership with the City of Mebane to help citizens learn about the role and structure of local government, including what each department does to benefit citizens' quality of life. The program occurs on the second Thursday of every month from September to April, and different departments come to educate the class. It has been well received, and we continue to have a lot of interest in this program. And the graduates seem to appreciate very much the time that both of these parties, the Mebane Women's Club and the City of Mebane, puts into it. And we appreciate this happening for the citizens. I think they get a lot of benefit from it.
At the meeting, we not only recognize the current graduating class, but we also recognize the 2020 graduates who, due to unforeseen circumstances such as the COVID-19 pandemic, were not able to be recognized during that time period. So huge congratulations and kudos to all of you. We are so happy that you enjoyed the program and that you now know a little bit more about what local government entails. But moving on from there, one of the main topics we talked about last month was the proposal of a downtown social district. Mayor Hooks, where do we sit with the current status of that proposed social district?
Well, to back up a little bit, back in April, at our council meeting, April 8th, the Downtown Mebane Development Corporation, or Mebane Main Street program, Executive Director Barbara Holleran presented the whole details of a social district. In definition, a social district is defined area in which a person who is of legal age, drinking age, may I add, may responsibly consume alcoholic beverages indoors or outdoors sold by an ABC permittee located within the designated social district. There are 55 social districts in North Carolina, and we wanted to join to make it 56. The current proposed social district boundaries are from Center Street, Clay Street, stopping at 212, and North 3rd Street, just past the Go Girl shop. Center Street will go down all the way to Bright Penny Brewery and end right past the brewery. The Little Shops of Mebane store owners asked to extend the social district boundary to include their building on 301 North 3rd Street. Council agreed to extend the limits and not stop just past the Go Girl shop. During the May 6th council meeting, as part of the next step in the process to establish a social district, the council voted 4-1 that the city adopt the social district ordinance, a new chapter 23 of the Municipal Code of Ordinances as presented, to include the mapping of the social district, to include the Little Shops of Mebane's front door, and ordinances to be effective on June 28th, 2024. Keeping the hours presented as is, Thursday through Sunday from 11 a.m. to 10 p.m. under a 12-month trial premise. We'll go back before council 12 months later to look at statistics and numbers to decide if we want to officially continue or reevaluate the program.
So super exciting. Here within the next month, right before July 4th, we will have a social district in place. We really hope to see you all out there enjoying a beverage while doing your shopping or just having a good time, maybe even coming out to one of our concert series events. So super exciting things to come. Another really important item that was discussed was the recommended budget for the next fiscal year. And the budget plays a hand in pretty much anything that the city can do. So I will let our city manager, Chris Rollins, explain to you what is being proposed for the next fiscal year.
Thank you, Kelly. Every year this time, the city manager by state law is required to submit a balanced budget to the council. The city's fiscal year always starts July 1st and ends June 30th. So the budget that was presented for the fiscal year 24-25 is what we're talking about. You know, Mebane's population continues to grow rapidly, with the 2020 census showing a 56.2% increase in total population from 2010 to 2020. And then recent reports from 2020 to 2023, the population grew another 14%. To the first time in Mebane's history of 20,212. So with the population of 20,212, the average household size is 2.45 people. The median household income in Mebane is 78,419, and the poverty rate in Mebane has dropped to 9.1%. The new growth brings about increasing demands on city services. To keep pace with this demand, the current services and delivery of new services, the city must provide necessary resources in the budget. These resources include personnel, supplies, equipment, investment in facilities, and infrastructure, both new and old. The city of Mebane is dedicated to sound financial management for many decades and diligently evaluates all expenditures to maintain a responsible budget and to demonstrate good stewardship of public funds. The city's 16 general fund departments, which are the departments that are the main revenue is the local property tax and then sales tax, and the divisions can be grouped into 6 primary function areas. 1/3 of every dollar spent in the general fund goes towards public safety, police and fire. As you break down what a dollar is broken down with the different subgroups, public safety would be 36 cents, general government 19 cents, recreation 9 cents, public works 20 cents, economic and physical development 9 cents, and debt service 8 cents. The proposed budget has the number of employees 173. That is not changing. Well, there is one slight change in it. We are adding a position that's really it's a split of a previous position into 2 positions. So it is going up by 1, but no real effect on the budget. Fiscal year 24-25 does include a tax rate of 37 cents per $100 assessed value. There's no change in the proposed tax rate. It reflects a 10% increase in water and sewer rates. As most of you know, we're fixing to take bids this fall on a roughly $75 million expansion to our water recovery facility or our wastewater treatment plant. It also includes a 4% cost of living adjustment for full and part-time employees. Merit pay is included for full-time employees. If you look at a breakdown for the 24-25 budget, the general fund, which is supported by taxes, is $32,572,200. Special revenue fund, which is new to Mebane, Burlington, Graham, and Elon this coming year, of an occupancy tax, $158,550. The utility fund budget, which otherwise known as the water and sewer fund, $14,006,649. The utility fund capital reserve transfer out, $5,500,000, which is a total budget of $52,237,399. The general fund capital reserve fund, $915,864. That's the 2 cents that the council agreed last year's budget to set aside for future capital projects, mainly fire station, police station, and a recreation and parks related project. The utility fund capital reserve fund revenue is $3,512,000. So as we talked about the utility fund, the water and sewer fund, that fund is supported by our water and sewer bills. The state of North Carolina requires that every local government pass a balanced budget. So our revenues have to equal our expenditures. So council will be holding a public hearing to adopt the budget at the next meeting in June. And then our new budget year will start in July, on July 1st.
So that is gonna essentially wrap up our May Positively Mebane update. We do have a few announcements for you all. Musical chairs is happening right now. Unfortunately, our first musical chairs of the season got postponed due to inclement weather. So we are rescheduling it, but there is a concert at least once a month for the whole of summer. Essentially, musical chairs is going to happen on every 3rd Friday from May through August, and it's going to feature local musical performances on 4th Street in downtown Mebane starting at 7:00 p.m. Our musical chairs concert series is free for everyone to enjoy, and attendees are encouraged to bring chairs. This is a partnership that is put on with the City of Mebane and the Alamance Arts and the Mebane Business Association. Currently the musical lineup is as follows. June 21st will be Soleil and the Super Band. This is a classical soul and dance music. So if you like classical music or like that type of dancing, please come out. July 19th will feature retro vinyl. Retro vinyl is a little bit of everything. So if you like just a bunch of stuff, everything in the kitchen sink, you'll enjoy this. And then August 16th will be Miss Minnie and the Sandman Band. This is a Motown top 40 beach music, kind of a good way to round out the summer. Because the May concert series was canceled, it was supposed to be Hatchback, which is a rock, soul, and funk and some country type group. They are going to be rescheduled for a later date in September. We are not sure on the exact date yet, so please check back and check all of these city social media accounts. Once we know, we will update and let you all know. Everyone's playground at Cades Farm Park is now open. The official ribbon cutting was held on Thursday, May 2nd. This park is located at the Cades Farm Park Trails, but the official address is 1175 North First Street, and the hours of operation are from dawn to dusk. We have been working on bringing an inclusive playground to our community for over 5 years now, and the playground style we selected was modeled after an inclusive playground that Beanstalk Builders constructed in Morganton, North Carolina, so a little over towards the mountains. And that playground has seen a lot of success and praise from its community, and so we are really excited about this new adventure and initiative for the city of Mebane. We hope you all enjoy it as much as we have enjoyed putting it together and really taking the time to develop and figure out what items we think are needed for the community. It is an ADA compliant playground with ramps and a wheelchair accessible swing that will give differently abled park goers a whole new play experience. The playground design will help kids and adults develop balance, upper body strength, agility, and more. The playground, we've opened phase 1. There will be an additional phase happening in the next couple years, and that phase will include a zip line with a harness for anybody, regardless of disability or not. They will be able to ride on the zip line. So we have a couple more exciting things we look to add in the future, and we just really hope you all take the time to go out and enjoy the playground. And if you have any feedback for us, please let us know. Also, we would like to talk about the 2024 Downtown Mebane Farmers Market season. We are in full swing, having kicked off in April, and the market is going to run until November 16th. The market will take place every Saturday morning from 8:30 to noon, and it is going to be in downtown Mebane, right beside the Dollar General and Lou's Bakery. There's going to be over 30 vendors, musical performances, food trucks, different crafts for the kids. So it's a great time for everyone. We really hope to see you all out there. And that about wraps up the end of this video for you all today. Thank you, Mayor Hooks and Chris, for joining me.
Thank you, Kelly, and thank you, Chris. Mebane, remember, stay positively charming.